Hello, and welcome back once again to Infinite Jeff, the project where I, Jeff, read the book Infinite Jest to you one page at a time, one day at a time, put it up on the YouTube.com for all the world to enjoy. This is page number 398. Here we go. Thing. That is, until the lights went down and the film started up, and what was on the wide public screen was just a wide-angled, binoculated shot of this very art film theater's audience filling in with espressos and finding seats and sitting down and looking around and getting adjusted and saying knowledgeable little pre-movie things to their thick-lensed dates about what the "don't pay to see this" ad and Bolex cameras probably signified, artistically, and settling in as the lights dimmed and facing the screen, i.e. now themselves, it turns out, with the coolly excited smiles of highbrow entertainment expectations, smiles which the camera and the screen's projection now revealed as just starting to drop from the faces of the audience, as the audience saw row after row of itself staring back at it with less and less expectant and more blank, and then puzzled, and then eventually pissed off facial expression. The joke's total running time was just exactly as long as there was even one cross-legged patron left in the theater to watch his own huge projected image gazing back down at him with the special distaste of a disgusted and ripped-off feeling art film patron, which ended up being more than maybe 20 minutes only when there were critics or film academics in the seats who studying themselves, taking notes with endless fascination, and finally left only when the espresso finally impelled them to the loo, at which point himself and Mario have to frantically pack up cameras and lens cases and coaxials and run and totter like hell to catch the next cross-country flight from Cambridge to Berkeley or Berkeley to Cambridge, since they obviously had to be there all set up and Bolex for each showing at each venue. Mario said Lyle had said Incandenza had confessed that he loved the fact that the joke was so publicly static and simple-minded and dumb, and that those rare critics who defended the film by arguing at convolved lengths that the simple-minded stasis was precisely the film's aesthetic thesis were dead wrong, as usual. It's still unclear whether it was the eyeball and sideshow thing or the Medusa V or the joke that had metamorphosized into their late father's later involvement with the hostile, anti-real genre of found drama, which was probably the historical zenith of self-consciously dumb stasis, but which audiences never actually even got to hate for a priori reasons. Got a little section break, couple more headlines, and then they describe the font, describing what kind of headline it is. Freak Statue of Liberty accident kills Fed engineer. It's the header. Brave man on crane crushed by 5-ton cast iron burger. 12-point subheader. Gentle promises skeptical Cub Scout convention. You'll be able to eat right off. Territorial U.S. by end of term's first year. Header. All right, that is page number 398 of Infinite Jest. All right, have a great night, and moi, I love ya.